I'm going to do that in one of these folders. Okay. I'll do it here. All right. So my system is loading. I think I'll need another folder. So I'm going to navigate with my bash, git bash to the React example. Okay, it's not available there. Let me go again to another folder. Okay, so if you can hear me and you can see my screen, let me know, please.
Yes, I can hear and I can see your screen.
All right. I already created a RoboFriends app earlier. That is before we started today's class. And this is exactly all that I was given on that app. But then because I was asked again to create another app just so they could test my knowledge to see if I'm wasting my time here. So I'm just going to go and probably delete all these folders from my desktop. So please be patient while it deletes itself. Then while that is happening, please be patient. So I want to create a React app in this new folder that I'm working on. I've already navigated there directly using my right-click button. So all I have to do first is to type npx create React app. What do we call it? Let's call it MATC class. Let's call it MATC class app. So it's loading. Okay, he said I cannot use capital letters. So which means I didn't know I could even use capital letters. Can you imagine? So students, I did not know I could not use capital letters in naming a React app. I just learned that now. So I turned the name. So now I'm creating a new React app. Please be patient, it's taking time because of the speed of my laptop and the other installations. But while it's loading, do you guys have any idea what you want this app to do? Since we are making a make tech app, do we just make it an app where it has names of everybody in the class? Yeah, I think that would be nice. So let me start assigning duties. Emmanuel, you are going to tell me how to link Bootstrap to the app that we are creating. What else? Israel, you are going to tell me the basic details that we should enter into the app. And then Lion, you're going to explain to me the different things that we have in our package once it opens up shortly. I hope you all heard me. Hello, am I alone?
No, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't understand you people again. No. I will run away now. This is taking time. Please be patient.
While it loads, I wouldn't want us to waste this time. I just want to buttress on some things that I've said before, which is, experiment and try more things with your skills. Has it fully installed?
No, it's coming up.
Right. So experiment and try more stuff with your skills, and do not be so scared of taking on projects that you wouldn't put yourself out there by applying for jobs. Like you won't get everything. You won't get everything by just reading on your own. Like working with other people, is going to show you deeper things than you can get on your own. Just working on your own. All right. So do well. So update your roles like on LinkedIn, and just apply for jobs. Okay. You are a developer, okay? And stop looking at yourself as this upcoming artist or something like that. You're a developer. Just put yourself out there and get to apply for roles. And even with your skills and limited expertise, somebody out there would still appreciate and would love to have you on their team, given the fact that you are willing to learn and you have what it takes to improve within a short period of time. Right. So basically that's it. Just update your profiles on LinkedIn, your resume, and just do that and just apply for roles. And when you're applying for jobs, do not just apply for jobs by sending your CV alone. If there's a place where you can send a cover letter, please just always write a cover letter. Don't just send your CV like, I'm just sending my CV to this organization. You know, write a cover letter your to demonstrate your expertise. Let me try and dig up something here. I think I have.
I have a question I'll be longing to ask you, as you just mentioned. The question is, sorry to say, I've been programming, but I've not been a web developer.
Okay.
I've been that NetBeans stuff.
Okay, Java. You've been using Java.
Java NetBeans. And with NetBeans, I've developed some app.
Yeah.
Actually, they are window-based.
Okay.
I've developed app for microfinance bank.
Yeah.
I've developed app for educational purpose and some other things.
Yeah.
But they are window-based, strictly
Okay.
window-based. So they run in the network environment because that one is networking and the server.
Okay.
But recently I now moved to Android Studio.
Okay.
So which I've also developed a mobile app in Android Studio using IntelliJ. But here's the challenge. If they are, maybe I'm applying for a job, they say a repository of the work you have done. And those desktop app is there any way I can link them online so that they can see, because they won't run?
Yeah.
So that's my question. Is there any way I can link those things online? Unlike coming here, I'm hearing about GitHub and other things, which I have since I have been isolated since.
Okay. It's a challenge for most of us. Like, if that is what we do, because I myself, my kind of job that I do mostly, system software. No, I don't mean system software. Like, there are also application softwares, but they are they are more about what an organization needs inside of that organization, not so much of www.xyz.com kind of a thing, where your clients can just go and see the things you've done so far and all. But I think the best place that it can work for you, well, I'm trying to say that we have similar situations where the jobs that you've worked on are not even entirely yours. Or maybe it's a situation whereby you work with a large team, and the repository that you've always worked in, you've worked on like 10, 20 projects, and all of those projects are not even your own project. You worked as part of a group of which you played a pivotal role, okay? But it's still not your project. It belongs to an organization. So the best place to show those things would be inside of your CV. Okay, the things that you've done so far. Like, by looking at your CV, if the hiring um, if the hiring manager is impressed, they would definitely call you. Like, okay, I looked at your CV and I saw numbers of projects that you've worked on before. Like, I would like to maybe meet with you and all. But for the works that you've done before, let's say that they are yours and you want to like put it online, you can put it online. Okay, like most of my works, for instance, okay, are not even on GitHub as a popular project. Okay, a lot of my projects are in private repositories across the internet. But nonetheless, I agree that GitHub is a popular repository that some managers look at when they want to hire people. So, but of course, myself as an hiring manager, it's really not a criteria that I will look at personally. But for most organizations out there, it's a big deal for them, and you just have to like play along with them. So for your works that you've done before, migrate them to GitHub. If you feel like you can migrate them to GitHub. But most especially for those ones that you cannot, the best place to show them or to highlight them is inside of your CV, and you submit
Okay.
them across.
Okay, sir. What you are actually those work they are with me, they are in my laptop. But what I'm saying is I don't know how to migrate them to GitHub. Is it the same method? Will they run? Because
They don't have to run
They
there,
don't have to
but then
run.
you can
okay,
put them.
They just want to be able to see what you've written before, like how you define your function, like how well you write your methods, and how you write your code. Like they want
okay,
to see the thumbprint, like your thumbprint on your project. That is what they're looking forward to seeing when they are asking for your GitHub repositories. They also want to see how active you are. Let's say in the open source community, how frequent you put things out there. And so those are just the things they're looking forward to seeing right there. But for you to move your projects online, I would also encourage you to search more about it online. But it's just all these Gits in it. Initialize your Git inside of your system, connect it to the Git repository,
Okay,
connect it
sir.
to the.
okay, sir.
Sorry, can you
Thank you.
enable screen share so that I
It's
can
enabled.
continue?
It's enabled.
No, it's not enabled.
It
Okay,
isn't.
let me try now. Yes, it's enabled now.
Oh.
All right. So React has finished creating the app for us. And so it gave us some basic functions to run. It gave us npm start for starting our development server, npm run build, npm test, run eject. And then yes, it gave us cd, change directory, and how we're going to navigate there so we can start working peacefully. And so what we're going to do first, we can do it here, we can do it in Visual Studio. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to open my terminal here. So I'll change the directory to MATC using the exact name of the directory. And so we're already there. And I run npm start to start our server. So while npm is starting, I'm going to open the package.json file so that Lion can tell us what's in it. So this is our package.json file. Lion, can you please explain to us what they mean?
Okay, package.json. We have our key value pairs, and then we have the name of the application, which is MakeTech. And we have our dependencies. And so far we don't have, okay, we have React itself, we have React DOM, and we have React scripts. Dependencies are packages that React depend on to operate. I think that's how I could describe it. And then scripts, we have the start. The start, I guess the start is to, when you run npm start, that's the start you're actually talking to. You're telling the React script to start. So when you run on your terminal npm start, you're actually telling the React script to start. So it starts the application. And
Okay.
that's all.
All right, thank you. There is just one question I have for you. If you can see the screen, there is, after React DOM, you see React scripts as well.
Yeah.
Okay, can you explain what React script is for?
React script. Oh, I'm not sure I know what React script is for. I only know
Does
React.
anybody want to help Line out? Explain what React script is for so that we can move on to developing the app together. Okay, nobody. Should I call names? Oluwaseun HQ. Oluwaseun HQ, can you hear me? Seun cannot hear me. Can the rest of you hear me?
Yes.
I don't know why Sean is not responding. Okay, Mr. Israel, can you tell us what React script is for?
I have no idea, please.
Okay, I'm just going to quickly state this. Now, if we already have built an app, like the loan app we built some time ago, and let's say the last time we built it, the version of React that was released or that was being in use or that was in use was React 2.5, right? React 2.5. And afterwards, they finally updated, they made changes to React. And then you want to edit your React, you can actually use React script in package.json to enter the update number, and then you run npm install again. Let's say the update number is now update 3.910 or 3.911. You now run npm install again, and your app will be automatically updated to that new version of React. So am I correct? So am I correct? Mr. Phillips, sir?
I was waiting to see if that question is directed to me. All right. So regarding React scripts, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I actually missed out on what you said about what it really does. But may I give my understanding of what it does?
Okay, let me just say mine first so
All
that
right.
you correct me. Okay. I said it's for updating an already existing app in React. And so if we want to update like the loaner app we built to a new version, we can come and enter the update number here, the new version of the React, and then run npm install again. And also, it also, as our project gets larger, React script actually enables us to manage it better. Okay, now you can explain to me.
Okay. So we can say yes, but I wouldn't.
Sorry, I can hear you now. My internet is lagging behind, so I just heard your question about React script. I think for me, React script is used to set up an environment, majorly a development environment, and it also starts the server. It keeps it reloading and keeps your module reloading over time. Majorly, it creates an environment for development. That's my understanding about React scripts.
All right, thank you, Mr. Oluwaseun. Thank you so much. So you can go ahead now.
Yeah. It felt like Oluwaseun came from the past, something like that.
My internet is lagging very. I'm just trying to restart and come over again, restart it again. I'm switching between two internet service providers
Okay.
actually to keep up.
All right. Well, this React script, the guy that really makes use of it is when we type that npx install. Like React
Yeah.
script is like the person in charge of the installation of every other thing involved, like the barbell that comes with it, the like all of these testing libraries that you are seeing, like React script is just like the person that helps put everything together, for us. So largely that is what the npx, because we can create our React application without using all of these things right here. Like almost everything inside of this place is not. I'm trying to see if I can bring out one application right here. But what I'm trying to say is like you can create your React application without all of these React scripts and all these uh, React script starts, React scripts build. I mean, you can just write your code directly. But React script is like, that's overseer that puts everything together and make sure it's working. Like you can use it to test your application. You can use it to like build and, possibly, um, build your application to production as well. So it does all of those things for you, minding the way the app is going to compile. And that is where what you were trying to say the other time about various various versions of the application when it comes out, because this particular way of doing it is that it ensures that a bundle is produced at the end of the day. But I'm not sure if we covered what a bundle is though. But inside of
Okay.
our React application, do we have something like Babel there? Do we have it?
This one or the other one?
The other ones.
No, the other one, we don't have Babel.
All right.
No, I don't think we installed Babel.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go on.
React script is a guide that puts everything together, and it's what npx create React application really leverages to install every other thing. Yeah.
Okay, guys. So that's for that. Thank you very much, sir. So this is our app, our MakeTech app already running with React, the Node modules that has all the Node libraries, and then the public. But then all our work, the SRO folder is our source folder that has everything that we need to work with. And so if I open the SROC folder, we'd see everything we need to work. We'd see our index.jx, we see index.css, we see app.ds, we see app.cxs, as the case may be. But then there is this, what's it called? I'm actually looking for, yeah, in the public, there's something I was looking for. Yeah, this favicon icon.ico. This is the place where you put the icon for the web app. If we open our browser now, this is the app, the icon you're going to see. Let's say you're building a particular app and you already have a logo for your company or a logo for the app. This is where you put the ICO file, and then it shows on your deployment environment. So let's come to what we've done. So if you can see the title bar of my screen, can you guys see the title bar on my screen?
Yes.
Okay, now
yes,
you have React app. You have the icon there, the 5 icon is right there. So that is it. And so what you are seeing here, this edit sroc./app.js and save to reload is actually a basic instruction, like the default instruction you see when you create a new React app. And all the things you are seeing on this body of this app right now, it's right in the index.jx workspace that was linked from the header and all. So I already asked Mr. Emmanuel to tell me what is going to be on this page that we are going to create shortly and how to link the bootstrap to it. So he's going to start from how to link the bootstrap to it, but then I'm going to have to go back to this development environment. So let's come to our index.js. In our index.js, Mr. Israel, I need to be sure that you can hear me. Can you hear me, Mr. Israel?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, in our index.js, we have import React from React, import React DOM from React DOM, import index.css, import app from app, then service worker. I don't know what that is, man. I don't even understand it. Probably Mr. Philip will explain that. And so React DOM is rendering. It's talking to the web page and is rendering what we are seeing on the screen. Everything that is in between the render is actually what we are seeing on the screen. And so if I remove what is actually in here right now, if I delete it and turn it to, yep, and I say, hello, make tech class, and then I save it. So you do not tell me in the comment here, line 4.8, app is not defined. App is defined but never used. So since this is not using this right now, I can comment it out. And so compile successfully. And then if I go to the app, you can see hello make tech class right on the screen there. Okay, so Mr. Emmanuel, I'm going to give you the remote control of my screen, and then you're going to code the basic thing. You're going to link the bootstrap to the React app, and then we're going to start working. Where am I? Okay. Emmanuel, are you ready? Can you hear me? Emmanuel, can you hear me? Nobody can hear me anymore.
No, we can hear you.
We can hear you. I'm with you.
Okay. Mr. Emmanuel, I've given you remote control. All I need you to do is link the Bootstrap to this app. And let's make the web page amazing. I'm waiting for you to take the remote control.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure Mr. Emmanuel is there with us.
Exactly my point. Okay, let's just continue. Okay, where did I stop? Okay, I've already talked about the Hello Make Tech class, that there. So if I style, no. This is the CSS for all that is there. In the app.js, this is what we have here. So let me come and change what is here. Let me create a new div. Now, if I save this, it will not show because we did not link it in the index.jx, and then we did not already import the React app. So I'm going to link it. So let me see. So I changed it in that place, Hello Make Tech class, and this is what is showing right there. So Philip, what kind of app do you want me to create?
So in order to wrap it up, just create a form. Just create a form, and at the point of submission of that form takes in the name, the first name, the last name, and the program name that you're taking at TechBridge. So once the person clicks on the submit button, it just shows like an alert of all of those information.
Sorry, I should do what? I should do all those things you just said.
It's a form the user can submit, and once you submit it, just create an alert, and an alert that just displays information.
Is this like a setup?
So yeah. So let's just do that.
Okay.
Inside.
All right, let me try to make a form.
I think you should create a component for that.
Right, a new one, right?
Yeah, a new component.
Okay. What do we call it?
Barasto, if you get a good hang of the remote, you can pass that to Lynn and let her.
Oh, okay, good. Let me give Lynn remote then. Lynn, get ready for remote control. Lynn, I've given you remote. All right.
Can you guys hear me? I don't think so.
I
We
Yes,
can hear you
yes,
now.
yes, yes, we can hear you.
You have 9 WhatsApp messages.
Hello? Hello, please. I'm very sorry. My system went off.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You're welcome.
Yeah, please. Can I continue on phone? Can you connect on phone? Is it what I can do on phone?
No, it's something you have to do with your laptop. Because I'm supposed to give you like remote control.
So, let me see. They are trying to on the gen. Let me see if they'll be able to. Yes, yes, yes.
Wait, who is working, please?
It's line. Line is working.
All right.
Line, did you drop the remote control?
Sorry, I'm trying to unmute my mic so that you can hear me. You guys were not hearing me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I've given you back the remote control. Please continue from where you stopped so we
Okay.
can wrap up.
All right. Yeah. So I was actually looking for the shortcut for this boilerplate. I was using RFC, but it wasn't giving it to me. So
Okay, I think you can just ask Mr. Philip. He will tell us.
Yeah.
I have cleaned up the class. I think this is a function component right now.
Yes,
Okay.
it is. And then we'll talk about prop types later. Everything it showed is actually useful. We'll talk about them later.
Okay. Okay. So this is our form. Did we link the bootstrap yet?
No, it has not been linked.
Okay, let me just do a simple HTML. Okay. Okay. What's going on? Emmet is not working. Input. Emmet is not working. Yeah. Okay. I'll have to import fragments.
Okay.
Fragments. So that I can put this in the fragments. Fragments. Okay. Fragments. Right. So okay, let me change this to a H1. A H1. Okay, so we'll have our form. In our form, let's have a label for full name. And have an input. Our inputs. And it's just a regular form. There is no serious styling to it. So have a placeholder. So name. What else? Okay, our input is a text. Input is a text type. Okay. So we'll input. Enter full name. What's going on here? Okay. All right. So name, let's say phone. Enter phone number. Then let's say password. Enter password. Okay. So we're exporting back to our app.js. I think that
You did import form.
Okay. Import form. Import form from okay. So that's it. What's left? You can go ahead to do the other alerts and stuff.
Let me go to the form. Let's see if it's opening.
Yeah. Okay, we have to start.
There is no
Yes.
submit.
Okay, yeah, there has to be submit. All right. Go back to, okay. To our form. Let's see, that should be submit. The value should be, oh wow, value should be submit. Okay, the type is button, not submit. So I think that's it. Mr. Martins, go ahead. Okay, submit.
So we have submit.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that's the limit of our
You have to make it
exploits right now.
function. You have to make submit button functional to pop up an alert on click.
Okay. Happy doing. You can still control my screen.
You're the one doing it. You're the one doing it.
There you go. Now, I'm not that strong yet. You both should let me grow small.
And you're growing in the process now. Wrap up, please.
Mr. Phillips, sir.
I'm with you. Try it out.
Okay, sir. Sorry?
I want you to try it out. Can you?
Want me to try it out?
Can you let me clean this up for a moment?
I didn't hear you, sir.
Let me clean this work up for a moment.
Okay, you can clean it up, sir. Let me give you remote control. I've given you remote control, sir. Can we all see my screen?
Yes.
Amazing. Okay. Yeah. So you can take it away from there.
Yeah.
So wrap is in a class called form group. I mean, remember we're using Bootstrap. I don't know why
We've
we're
not imported the
No,
Bootstrap
we didn't
yet.
import Bootstrap.
no problem. We will import it with time. And we have the group like that. So now, except people are trying to do a kind of inline form, because I discovered that the form that you created, everything is just lined up, so like one after the other. Okay, is that the goal, to create an inline form? I don't think that's the goal. So it's, it makes sense for us to, like, just group it into different components. By that I mean we have that in a different one. Same for this as well. All right. And we need our label here. Which is a phone number. And I would really love if we can cover something like Tailwind before the end of the class. So that you see that Bootstrap is not the only thing that can help us style up our work well without, we actually do not need password. What we need is we're not trying to log in here.
Mr. Israel, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it making sense?
Sure.
So what we're trying to do here is just that we're trying to like group these things into different components for better styling right there. All right. So this is what we have at the moment inside of the app, and styling this up can require us to call let's wrap all of this in the container. Mass margin top 3 and 6 and offset. SM3 is just to like make it small, and offset is just reduce the to centralize it. That's using Bootstrap now.
But we haven't yet put the Bootstrap URL.
Yes. All right. So, and we'll do that where now?
Index.js.
Oluwaseun.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So how do we manage our Bootstrap? How to bring inside of our application?
Yeah, I think we did that with index.js. We go to Bootstrap website.
So this is where we're dropping it.
Yes, index.html. So we create a script. We clean up all the stuff there. The comment section, we clean them up. Then the other one too. Notice, blah, blah, blah.
All right.
Then we go to Bootstrap website to copy the get started.
Please, yes, let's not use green color today.
That and we copy the one for JavaScript also. After pasting the one for CSS in our index of HTML.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so
I think that's all right.
let's see. Okay. All right. So this is what we have, and so why do we have our entire department like this? Can anyone answer that?
Let's see the code. We give it form control.
All right. All right. So can someone work on this now, such that when we fill in this information and click on that submit button, it gets to alert us, showing the name of the person, the phone number, and the department in an alert. Who is there to assist us?
Who has not talked and done anything since?
Dayo. Dayo, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
All right.
File.
So work with us. Let's make this form. We collect the input the user is giving when they click on the submit, and just throw it back on the alert.
Okay. Okay, I need access.
Okay, I'm going to give you remote control. Dari, I've given you remote control.
Okay, I seen it.
Sorry. Let me do it again. I'm giving you again.
Yeah, I've gotten it. I'll start it now. Okay, so I think the first thing we do is we will add our. Okay, so So on this button here, okay, so we are going to add our on-click event. On-click equals to, then we create a function. Let's call the function, let us call it alert name. Then I'll open this. Okay, so up here I'm going to create a function called that. So const so use alert. So when we go to our browser,
Immediately invoked.
okay, I think it's automatic. Okay, the mistake I'm making is I called my function automatically. Yeah. Okay. Am I correct?
Go and click on it. Let's see.
Okay. Okay, so that's it.
But
When we
I
click on
think
this comment,
what Mr. Philip was asking was for each input should display on the alerts at the
oh,
click.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
values.
In that case, uh, okay, we are going to create a state. That's the case.
Yeah.
So let's call it con
Get value. Okay.
so after this, then we use our const. Sorry. I think I'm sorry. I'm going to attach class names to each of them. Or
That
okay.
part I'm not sure.
Comment. That's the reference. I'm confused on what to do now. Let me just confess. I know my spirit is not in this thing. I'm confused on what to do.
So we are confused.
Okay. Who can help us?
I don't know if I'll be correct, but I'm thinking that the inputs, we have to get event listeners on each input, like on change.
That's true.
So the best way to capture this is that listen to each of them,
Okay.
create a state that matches each of the input elements there. So on
So I'm
change,
to give each text box and to give them a class name, right?
not a class name now, but an event listener.
I
Okay.
know, as in to give, for example, the first full name, to give it, for me to be able to call it, I have to identify it by, let's say, this class name, so that I can call it that. Or
No,
think of
give
this.
it a name. Give it a name itself. Just give it the attribute name.
Okay.
Looks like Darian has stopped controlling the screen.
You still need to
Looks
be
like
able to.
Darian has left the meeting. Line, can you continue? Let's walk it through together.
Okay. Oluwaseun, Israel, Brian.
Line,
Yeah.
I've given you remote again. Let's walk it through together. Let's see how it can be done.
Well, the way I thought of it, it's kind of different.
Let's just try. If we can't get it, then we'll call on Mr. Philip.
So I get the value of, I really don't know what he was trying to achieve here though. So prevent default, something like that. So I think what he was trying to achieve here is to give each of the inputs, create a function for each of them that targets the value.
But then there's an error at the bottom of the terminal showing us that something is not yet closed. Especially that's line 6.
Output, this output. I think for me, I would have decided otherwise. I'd have done something like click on change. Making sense there. On change and what would I do? On change. I think okay. The output says it's going to be confused. Change. Change. Use state is not defined. Use state. Okay, should be. Strange. Okay. Let's see. Oh boy. I don't know. Has he called this output somewhere? This output.
Said
Did he
user
call?
output is assigned, but
I didn't call this. I only
okay,
assigned it to the submit button. Yeah, I'm back. I
Okay,
assigned it to the submit button.
continue.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to assign a value to my distance. Okay. Wait. I don't have access.
I'm giving you now. Take.
Where was I?
I did some refactoring, so you just have to. Just...
Full name. Okay. And let me change this one to value. This guy here. So I say value for. So I'll give it or let me give it an unchanged value. Unchange of this guy here. Changeable. So I want to create a new function called the name or handle name. Another one, just copy it. Undo. Then undo. Okay. So and the last one is complete is undo. So now for the first function, which is undo name, I'll create a function here. Oh, done this. So, so now we are adding an event listener here. Adding an event listener here.
It should be an equal to before your parentheses.
Okay, sorry. Target dot value. Okay, so let's console the log test.
I think the errors are much. Oh, it's not compiling.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saving it yet. But so let's test this out.
You have to
Like
define
every
function for them. You know, those are functions. You have to,
yeah, I'm listening.
you have to write functions for each. Those are function names. You've not declared the functions yet. Like for the handle phone, handle department, handle submit.
Sorry, I didn't understand what you said. Can you do it? Do you have access?
Can I suggest something?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you're having input change and undo name. Like, do you intend to have
Yeah.
different undos for all of them?
Yes.
You can actually use the same handle for everything, and then you can create a state that stores all of the values. Like it states that the value is an object that contains the name, the phone number, and the department. So like for each unchange, you just update the corresponding name inside of that um, state value or state variable rather. Does that make sense?
I'm not clear.
I didn't get that.
I didn't get what you said.
Okay, I'm saying that it's better for you to create one handler for everything because it's the same. You're trying to get the text
The
content.
values, yes.
Yeah, so you don't have to create each like one handle for each of them. Just create a generic
Okay.
handle that can and listen to the unchanged, pick the value of that particular input element and assign it to a state variable that you've created already, which is going to hold the value of each of the three. So the kind of state variable that we're looking at now is one that's going to be like like an object that's going to store the full name, the phone number, the department. But initially it's going to be empty. So based on the unchange of each of those elements,
Okay.
then the state is going to update. So then at the end of the day, when the user clicks on submit, it's just going to, alert, and the state variable is the one that is going to be displayed like that.
Okay. So we change all this then.
Which state? To be an object.
No responding. I don't know.
Who is controlling the screen? Nobody. Looks like that has left again, sir. Sir, can you please just continue?
It's left.
Hmm.
No contributions from Israel, Oluwaseun, Brian, Emmanuel, the two Emmanuels.
Me, I've not yet known this React very well, so that's why I didn't contribute. I'm just watching what they are doing, sir.
Okay. For me, sir, I think we actually
I believe, Emmanuel, you were saying something.
what I'm saying, sir, is the use state. Can we add 2 more use states? As in for instance, one for the name,
Yeah.
one for the department, to add 2 more.
Yes, of course, you can do that as well. You can.
Okay. And make them empty.
Yes, you can, definitely.
Okay. I think that is how I'm looking at it.
But then you can
Then
also
look for function.
Yeah, you can also
Okay,
create
sir.
one use state that the value is going to be stored as an object, or you can create multiple use states. So it's fine.
Okay, because I don't know that multiple one. That's why I'm just looking at the option I know.
It's
So
fine.
maybe so, sir, maybe somebody can help us with that multiple one, or should we go with the several one?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you guys agree on. I'm just observing the work.
Okay, but I wanted a multiple use is whereby we can set the value. We cannot create on change. Our change function is already there. We cannot use the set title.
Let's
We
see
have
if we
set
can,
title function.
let's see if we can try the objects now. There's always an avenue to learn something new. Martins,
You want the
let me
remote?
let me just see if I can.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess what Mr. Philip is referring to or talking about is this. What's some of the mail there? Full name, phone number, and department again. Phone number. So, And this handle name. Let me see. Handle name. Is the targeted value to attributes. This attribute is called in function during the oh boy. Please correct me. I'm actually trying to find out what to do. The targeted value. Okay, let's see. Don't know. I think I'm confused though.
I want to reference to the object from
Reference
use output.
the use output, and that's what I'm trying to. How
Can we
I'm
now go to
thinking
the
I'm doing
event?
it. You said?
Yes, it's okay, but you just put true. Can we say event? That is this
Okay.
dot.
Okay. The targeted value.
Target dot value. But how is there a way we can reference? Okay, it's still okay. It's still okay. It's okay.
But there is an error here on this.
Can we add?
It's not defined. Are you working with? Wait.
No, that one's not. This first line, that one will address it, but it says React hook use output is called in function handle name, which is neither React function component.
Okay, it's case. You are using small letter. We're supposed to use capital letter, I think.
Yes, yes.
This one of the functions should start with capital letter. The return function, the function that is returning.
This one?
No, the main function of this thing, of this the returning function. What is frag? This okay? Form return. Your function is returning with small letter. Can you make it capital? Let's see.
This one. I'm not. I'm sorry.
Name handle. Can you make it? Let's see. H to capital letter. This handle name. Sorry.
Can
H be capital letter H? Let's see whether that.
No, I don't think that's where the problem is.
Just try.
Okay. Can we?
It's not coming up again.
All right. Let me
Hello,
ask
can you
you.
hear me?
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm trying to tell line. Maybe you can use a method. Okay, can you hear me?
You're right. Oh my God.
I can hear you. Can we
Yes,
change
yes.
that handle to H
Okay,
in the inside the
can we
function?
give? Okay, let us give our target, the target that we're getting. We can give it. Maybe we should use a let. We should give it as leave it as a variable. So we now call our state, which is a user output, then bind it with it. You understand?
No, we're already using use state as object too.
And that was what I'm saying.
Okay.
Hello?
But can we clear this error and see whether it's going to work? Hello? Can we clear this
That's
error? This handle name, the other one in line 27 is still small letter. I will make it initial cap. Let's see whether the error will clear.
hello.
Hello, I can hear you.
I'm not the one in charge.
I'm in control of the screen. I'm seeing that this line 27,
Yes, that was I'm also looking at. So if you add
because
an
this
event,
the
that's
line 10
Who
is
wants the
initial
screen
cap.
now? The screen is currently with line. Who wants it?
okay. I
Okay.
think I can do something. Or maybe Emmanuel should go. Emmanuel should go. He has an idea on what to do.
Manuel, are you using your phone still?
No, I'm using laptop now.
Okay, I think there's another Emmanuel I'm giving remote to. Okay.
I don't know. Do I have the screen now? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Don't know if, okay, I have the screen now. Okay, what I'm trying, let me try this.
I don't think that matters.
There's still somewhere we'll still have the
I don't think that matters. What I'm saying is
okay.
you can add an event. Are you listening?
Wait, I want to just see if this code will run. Let's see what we'll have.
And I need to be able to incorporate tech into a grid. I'm upgrading this tech and find out what to do. Yeah.
So we're having just one error, 38. Where is this 38? 37. Okay, is this? Have we? We don't have this handle submit defined. Can I remove it temporarily?
What's going on there?
Hello? Can I remove it temporarily? Handle submit.
Okay, if you remove it, how do you intend to call the action on click?
Okay, let me put it handle name now.
No, just define it. Just define it instead.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Who's that?
I want to talk to Mr. Phillips, sir.
Okay. Call his name.
I'm with you.
Yeah, sir, please, I'm sending an iron now to go and deliver something. I don't know if I can go there right now
No
because
problem.
it's very urgent.
Class is almost over. I just want us to tie this down together, but it's a pressing situation over there.
Sir?
You may, if
All right, sir.
yeah.
My junior, I didn't actually. We won a hackathon, and I was the only developer on the team then. We actually get someone that personality. speaking a different language.
We have an error in line 4.
Bringing up solutions.
It's not an error, it's just a warning.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, these values. Okay. So we have on line 10, we have handle names to be set. Use output event of set value. I don't know. Can we try that?
Yeah, you can go now. Go to the Chrome.
Okay.
The Chrome. Yeah. The third one. React app. Not that one.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
It's giving us error.
Target undefined. Okay. I have an idea, and I think what we can do.
Okay, let's go back. Okay.
Hello.
Use output. You don't get this time.
Yes. Me in and what's happening around.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, I can hear you.
Okay. I said you changed the name of you changed the functions handle name. I think that doesn't mean because you use capital letter, small letter. It doesn't mean. Okay, what I'm saying is we should bind this handle name to each value. That is let's give this our use output on our line 11. Let us call it a variable. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, line 11.
Okay, let us give it a variable called let's say input. A variable name called input.
Can hear you. Please, can you
so
give
let us give
him remote?
Okay. Do I give
you have control now, please. Dio. Hello?
Dio, receive the remote.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I can see it. Okay, what I was saying is we should we should give this one maybe a variable name called input. So on our next line we can now bind it with the state, which the state name is use output. So we say use output use give it this class. Then we bind it with input name. So I want to remove this one and try. I want to try it if it's going to work first before I add the others. So, sorry. So let me try it out here. Okay, there is an error before on our target. Okay, so if I go back to the VS code and let me change why am I making this mistake? Handle name.
Code, but I've seen on that side of code today. I said this code is just funny today.
I'm looking for where the error is coming from now, actually. Work because now I'm binding this full name with the state average.
I think it's saying input change is assigned a value but never used.
Yeah, that's this one. Not made it of it.
I think we can remove that.
Okay.
Let's see.
Handle name is where our error is coming from. Handle name, because handle name was e dot value. Okay. I think I've seen something. Sorry. Let me see it now.
No, that's luck.
Sorry.
No problem. I think it's the definition. Mr. Philip. Mr. Philip, sir. I think Mr. Philip has left us. Well, the handle name, I think you should turn the first H to small letter. Oh, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, me too. It might be because I know most functions should be small letter.
Because we spent over 30 minutes on this. And it's not working.
We'll get it. Is there an error here? I can't see it well.
No, there's no error there. Okay, yes, there is.
Okay.
There is an error there.
I don't know what that
There is no semicolon that shows the end. After the department.
Let me comment. Okay, so can you help me from your side to comment these guys out? I can't.
Okay.
It's not working on my page. No, not the full name. Except full name. I want to work with only full name and see if we are going to get our answer. Okay. Let me try it again. Wow. Okay, let me get it from Google. Let me get it from Google back.
It's back.
Can someone pass me the control, please? Let me help with clearing things up.
Okay.
So please just press. All right, keep quiet.
What? Yes. We were using use output this.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just conventional naming. It's just conventional naming. There is nothing special. Okay. All right. So Did you encounter any problem with using the three states together, like the three things together right inside?
No, I wanted to make use of one. If that one works, to make use of the others. That's why we commented that.
All right. Yeah, it would work, but you would actually encounter one problem along the way. So that was what I was actually waiting for. Like, like if you do it this way, you actually encounter one problem. So I was waiting for us to actually eat that problem before I came in, but
Yeah, so naming our functions, giving it capital letter, does it mean?
no, it
Does it
doesn't.
have
All
any
of these
effect?
things don't really like mean. It's just, at the end of the day, that's just the way your code should look. That is just what we're doing. How did we minimize this? It's slightly flipped to the left on my side, but no problem. All right. So now what we're looking at is that when there is an unchanged event, okay, then undo change. So, but when this is happening, what is the name? Let's give it a name. This was where the problem you're going to encounter was going to come from, actually. Okay, I'm missing something there. I just want to be sure about that. All right. And I think my internet is lagging. Can we check our work from here? Oh, we're still getting this error, yeah?
Yeah.
Tired of on the phone.
So are you sure it would not be easier for you to just start everything again?
Not exactly. I just want to get something. Yeah. I want to see where the problem is coming from. So. Oh. No. Possibly this. Can you still hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Like my network was lagging. That's why.
Don't forget your charger.
Why now?
Here's my ball. I'm looking for it.
Please help me minimize this. That was the way you did it the right time. The screen is flipped to the left on my side, so like most of these things are not visible. Right?
Okay. Let me try sharing again. Is it working well for you now?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Hello, sir. Is it working well for you?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Yeah, it is. Yummy,
Yeah.
Yummy, can you teach me how to play football? Huh? Can you teach me how to play football? Huh?
Come. Okay. So because time is fast spent, I don't know if there's anyone here who's in a haste to leave. Is there anyone?
Let me be sure. Are we still here, guys?
Wait so much.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Lion, are you here? Oluwaseun,
Yes.
are you here?
Mm.
Emmanuel, Brian, Dario.
I'm here.
All right. So
It's not time for playing.
so it's certainly not getting. It's not picking this event. That is what is happening here. It's not, the event is not getting passed across, and
Why is that?
that's what I'm trying to look at. What exactly? Something is actually missing there. That's
I think we should look at where we call them at the bottom.
okay. Please let me scroll. I don't know why my internet is lagging. All right.
No, there doesn't seem to be any problem here. From the unclean to the unchanged. Can anybody spot any bug? Hello, guys.
Okay, do something.
Yeah, I listen.
Come on. I want to be sure why that is the case. Or is anyone seeing?
Okay, go.
All right. I can see what is missing here at the moment, but something is definitely missing. That's a fact. So what is going to happen is that Martins, this particular file that you're working on,
Yes, sir.
please push it to a GitHub repo and just share the link with us on the Slack channel.
Okay, sir.
All right. So I'll work on it just immediately after this class, and hopefully by night I'll share whatever it is that is missing there. All right. So, all right. So I believe you can just share the link with us, like even if the class ends.
Okay.
So
So I should end the class now?
yes, we can end the class. All right. So, Dio, Lane, Israel,
Talking to us.
um,
I'll share
Emmanuel.
the link to the repo on the Slack. channel.
Yes, that'll be fine.
All right.
All right. So, thank you all, everyone, for participating in this class. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.
Thank you, sir.
During the assignment, for those persons that have problems, just let me know. Let me know about that particular problem on the Slack channel. I will see to any assistance I cannot find that regard. So thank you all. So Martins, I'll be expecting the link. I think you've done it already, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll be
Okay, you can end the meeting from your end, sir.
okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, guys.